Hello, everybody. Happy Monday. Don't know what day of the week it is. Doesn't actually matter anymore because none of us can do anything. So we're going to laugh through this and we are going to play together again today. And then I seem to have lost the card. There we go. I'm coming back. I didn't run away. Well, I kind of did, but not forever. I'm going to give you guys a second. Hello, Denise, to see who's on, and we will join up together. And then I'll show you what we're playing with. Super fun. So, not gonna lie, I had yet to touch this one. There's Denise. Yay! Okay, so we've got some newbies joining us today who've kind of been messaging me saying, hey, how do I view you? So we're hoping that everybody kind of gets it all sorted out. But while we're getting everyone on, hi, Lise. I'm just gonna share with you guys what we're playing with. So, this is the Botanical Prints product medley. Super fun. And I loved it right from the moment I saw it. And I'll show you kind of why. It's super cute, but we're going to play with it because it's kind of an all-in-one. So if you need something for home right now to keep you occupied, this is a good one because in it, you're going to get stamp sets, you're going to get dies, you're going to get designer series paper, you're going to get embellishments, you're going to get ribbon, you name it. It's all in there. Okay. Hi, loves. How are you? Yay. Okay. This is a different time of day than we've been doing. I've been doing it at night, but you know, I actually got up and made a card first thing this morning. Thank you, Sonia. Oh, look at Teddy. Hi, Jen. Hello. Hi, Paulette. Hi, Denise. And I know people hate it when I say hello. I was just going to text you. People are like, you know, you shouldn't do that at the beginning. Well, right now, I don't care because I need to say hello to you because I need you to know that someone's here. And I need to feel like someone's there too because it's kind of a little bit lonely in this world right now. So you ready to play, peeps? It is not complicated. It was fun. I really enjoyed making this one, but I feel like since I literally hit the post button, oh, there it is. I lost my entire stack of bits. There we go. Okay. Yay, catching me live. Hi, Debbie. Hi, Becky. Yay, this is awesome. Okay, I'm going to focus. Everybody, say focus, Ange. Come on. So what we have got Whisper White Cod Base. You haven't opened yours. Denise, you'll like this one. It's not complicated. Hello, my Linda. Sending you so much love, honey. What I did here, and I'll show you, where's my designer series paper stack? There we go. Okay, so this designer series paper stack comes in the medley, okay? So what you'll notice, I have no idea how many of each I had because I started messing around with it. Oh, I need that, so I'm gonna keep that out. 1, 2, 3, 4, it tells you in the book. 5, 6, I'm assuming probably 7. I'm assuming there was an 8th. Yeah, somewhere in here, or that I chopped one up. So we have got gorgeous designer series papers. One side you'll notice has a really pretty kind of color print. And then the other side, you're live. Oh, I am live, baby. And you have this week. Good, you're going to get to play. And the other side is all black and white. Okay, Carolyn, I promise you I am going to be on every day. I'm not going to leave you as long as I am able to get an internet connection. I will be live every day because we all have to have, number one, I need the therapy and you guys are my therapy. And number two, we have to find a way to connect socially. And this is going to be it. Last night, not good for me. I wish, oh, honey, Debbie, I'm seriously, like, if I could reach you guys right now, well, I wouldn't give you hugs because, it's not what we're supposed to do right now, but I'm sending them to you. I promise. We are not alone, but we have to reach out to each other, okay? So these little strips, everybody is 5 1/4 long. So basically, this dude here, it's a dude, is 3 1/4 inches wide, and then it's 5 1/4 tall, okay? Next thing I did is I've got 2 strips, and they were, yes, just the same print, and they're just like 3/4 of an inch, and I'll show you where we're gonna stick them down on the card first. And then I've got a basic black mat. So what did you say? I missed what she said. Oh, the comments. I belong to a card club, so I've been sharing your lives. Oh, Belinda, you're so sweet. Thanks, honey. Now this one, we're just using a basic black mat. And this one is 3 3/8 by 5 1/4. So this one's 3 1/4, 3 3/8. I just went that 1/8 of an inch wider just to give myself a little, pop. Oh, we're all tiny insane. Like, well, I can't even say I'm a tiny bit insane. I think I might have lost the plot by now. I walked the dogs with my hubby. Really good trail hike. I have done yard cleanup because, when you have 2 dogs, you have to do that. I had a shower. I chased Harley away because he stole banana bread and got in big trouble. It was kind of funny. And then just a sec, grabbing a trimmer. I didn't stick that on super straight and I'm too lazy to peel it off. I feel so alone. Laura, you're not. I'm here. I promise. And Laura, if people need to talk, let's get on. We'll do like a Skype call. We'll do something. But you are not alone, love. Everybody is here and we are all going to get through this. It is the most bizarre thing that I have ever, experienced in my life. And I can't even imagine. I don't know. Like, I know it's interesting talking to my mom and dad about this. So my parents grew up, my dad was born in Winnipeg, but my parents grew up in Thunder Bay. And when my mom was in elementary school, she caught the polio virus. And in the end, actually, she ended up fighting it off, but my grandma got it, and my grandma lost use of her leg and spent, months and months and months in hospital. And it was kind of what they were relating it to then. And at the time, she remembers school being canceled for a bit in Thunder Bay, because I guess there was quite an outbreak there. But this is so different than anything any of us have ever experienced, and we don't quite know how to deal with it. But I think what we have to do, you guys, is we have to rely on each other. And I know I don't know you. I know I have never met you in person. Hello, Teresa. But you have all become part of my life through stamping, and I can see your names, and I know your name. I wish I could see your faces, and I know your names. And if I were to be at a Stampin' Up event and I saw your name, I know it's you, because we've talked online for some of us for years now. So we are here for each other, and we're gonna do that. We've got each other. Oh, I know, isn't it? And Tracy, it kind of messes with you a little bit, doesn't it? Because it gives you this false sense that like everything is normal. Okay, so we've got those on. Did you see what I did? I dispersed those out there. How long are you here, my sweet friend? Jeanette, that's the part we're trying to figure out. If I go back to Vancouver, I can't go home because Sean is a first responder. Sean is going to be being exposed daily. And so we're trying to figure out how this all looks right now for our family. It'll depend what the education system does, if I can do my job from home, or if I have to find somewhere to live down there, or if Sean, we got to find a way to keep everybody safe. So we're playing that all out this week, but there's so many unknowns. So right now I am at the lake. Your card is creeping. Is it? Can you see it? Whoop, whoop. I'm going to back it up. Thanks, Cor. Cor knows that I hate that when I show you the card before I'm done. And then other people complain. I think we'd sumo. I love you guys. But do you ever laugh and you kind of go, so many of us are so much alike that it's terrifying. Okay, so now what we're going to do. Those two are glued down. I adhered him to the mat. I don't even think I talked to you about what we were doing. Who cares? You know what I'm doing. You're seeing it. We're just yakking. Okay, so we're going to glue that down. Now, I love this look. Can I work from home at the lake? I don't know yet, Becky. That's a great question. I don't know what online learning is going to look like for elementary school. It's actually interesting. I've done it in the sense that I often teach lessons, and if I have kids who are away or they're on vacation or they're home for an extended period of time because they're sick, especially when I was teaching grade 7, I really encouraged them to call. Oh shoot, I forgot to do something. That's okay. I encouraged them to call me on FaceTime during the lesson, and then I would just have them join in via FaceTime. It was perfect. And that way they didn't get behind. They knew what was going on. We got to have the friends say hello. So it's going to be, I can do that. Like I can teach my lessons, via some kind of an app or however we decide to do it. I'm going to feed this through. I really want, now my sample one does not have this, but I wanted it on this one. So we're going to go with it here. Okay, peeps? Roll with me. Okay, so this is the ribbon that comes in the product medley. Hello, junk. You can finish my sentences sometimes. I know. See? You know where I was going. But that's it, Denise, right? Like it's how many years of being online together, and you do get to know people. Okay, so we're going to come in here, and we're going to tie a knot. Anyone else have those hands that every time you touch something, it feels like you're catching things? Like not diseases, we're good. But like they're catching on the fat. Joseph, not funny. Did you hear what my child just did there? He let out a big sneeze right as I said that. 15-year-olds have very warped senses of humor. Okay, anyway, sorry about that. Sending love. Oh, sorry, someone asked about hubby. What is hubby? He's a firefighter. He is a firefighter. And unfortunately, where that outbreak is in Lynn Valley in BC, so anyone who's kind of following the news in Canada, I don't know if the US kind of finds out. We had a huge outbreak in BC in an area called Lynn Valley, and it was in a care home. And unfortunately, that's where I live. So I am right in Lynn Valley. But it was, it was the care home workers and the staff, and the residents there that have been affected, but it's horrible. Okay, so my loves, just a second. We need white paper. Did I get some out? That looks like white paper. Yes. Your husband has such an eye. I see you, nurse, too. Oh, I know, like these... it's kind of fun. You didn't miss the show again. Make a second one. We're all good. My hands are so dry. Constant lotion. My 4th grade granddaughter's teacher did a Zoom call today. I know. Like, that's what I think. Probably know this because you said first responder. My brain's not working at the moment. I totally just lost what I was saying. I was actually talking to one of my moms from school last night. We were yakking over FaceTime, and I said to her, I'm like, I want to do a FaceTime call or a Zoom call with the kids so that they can all see each other. And they can see me and we can goof around. And it's still spring break here. We have a whole week of spring break still before we would have been back to school. So it's not unusual that we wouldn't have seen each other in this time. It's more that, I don't know about anyone else who's a teacher on here. When I'm with kids, I can let go of everything else. It doesn't matter what garbage is going on in my life. I can be 100% present for them. And they kind of give you energy and you can laugh stuff off. Whose husband's a paramedic in the States? Nicole, can you send him so much love? Oh, I think too, it's the lack of medical supplies that kind of freaks you out a little bit. But okay, focus. Here we go. Yes. So based on our conversation from last night, my coworker stole a half of a loaf of banana bread off of my counter and ran away with it. I know. And ate it on the floor and then got caught. Okay, so we stamped, look at these. I think this is the part that I love the most. Let me show you the images from this one. So these are the Botanical Prints, but I love how they've done that, like the shading in them. They look so real. And then within the kit, not only, okay, so that was the stamp set. Yes, woo woo. And then we have got, I showed you the designer series paper. On top of the DSP, there was that gorgeous ribbon that I showed you. It's a twill ribbon. We've got some super cute little like punch out ones here. Yes. We have got little labels. That's one that I stamped and colored and I just kind of kept. My coworker is so rude. Your coworkers love eating off the floor. If you're missing this and going, what? Your husband flies for air ambulance. We're currently in 7-day isolation. Oh, Christine, I'm so sorry. I totally just lost what I was saying. I'm an idiot. Oh, coworkers. If you're missing this conversation and going, what are they talking about? Their coworkers eating off the floor. Your coworkers are your pets because we're all working from home right now, basically, if we're home during the day. And so those are my coworkers. My coworkers do some weird things. Check out those ones. Aren't those gorgeous? So you can kind of use either side of those. The laser die cuts. They're so pretty. Okay. Anyway, those are there. Focus, Ange. So next thing we're going to do. Now, the designer series paper that's in this is, if I'm correct, remembering it correctly, it's terracotta tile. My coworker has had a hair cling on. Oh my God, I love you. That is awesome. Okay, colors. But crushed curry, old olive, pretty peacock, it is terracotta tile. Okay, so terracotta tile is one of those, the end colors, but it doesn't have blends to go with it. Now, my reasoning for why they wouldn't is because our, what are they called? Cajun Craze ones are so similar in color that you can totally pull it off. So I'm gonna show you how we're gonna do this, okay? So I've got my dark Cajun Craze. And we're going to come in and I'm going to kind of do the shading that Stampin' Up did. So foop, 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 and just kind of stay in their zones. They've given people like me who are artistically challenged kind of a little guide. And, you know, they're like, here, this is where the shadow would be, you bonehead. Do Calypso Coral too. Ooh, hello, Lisa. Your coworkers are awesome. I love it. Okay. Calypso Coral, should I grab it? Just a sec. There it is. We can add a bit more color even. Okay, so we're gonna come in here and I'm just going to put that one in. poor parents are going to go nuts. My sister went home yesterday. So my sister has been up here with my parents kind of since the start of this. But she did go home yesterday because the Coquihalla, where I live, the highways are supposed to get some snow over the next few days. And her car, although it's got, you know, the proper tire, they're not great. So she was getting a little bit anxious. So she's taken her 2 kids home. And it was, I don't know, it's hard on my parents because for the past few days, they've had this distraction of my sister and the kids being there, which is awesome because you can kind of like, it's like a little mini staycation in your house, right? Hanging with your family. But then when my sister and them left yesterday, it makes the reality that life's really changed right now. Okay, so we've got, oh yes, that does work well. Look at the Calypso coral. Nice call. Okay, we're going to just add little bit in there. Dude. I'm so in love with blends. If you don't have blends, now is a good time to get blends in the sense that you've got some playtime. I don't find that, I'm not going to lie, I didn't find it to be much of a learning curve. I have a feeling that Washington State is not far behind at all. I know, well, because so many of you are trying to go to bed and I'm like, oh, I'm going to do a Facebook Live. It's 11 o'clock at night where you are. Okay, so now we're going in with our Old Olive. And again, I'm kind of sticking to what they've done in terms of the darker shading. Sorry, I don't know why I needed to talk like that for a sec. It's like I'm thinking and I can't talk. Can't think and talk at the same time. But my husband will tell you he can't walk and chew gum at the same time. So we're all good. Okay, there. And now we're going to jump in. I'm going to grab, I'm going to use my other end of this one just so I can give it a little bit of a, anyone else like that sound? Or does it drive you nuts? The squeaky sound you get on a marker on paper? Do. She meant lockdown, being a social butterfly. Not being a social butterfly, you're enjoying the isolation. We cannot go to the retreat, Lisa. I was sending out my email today. They have canceled. It is 1 month out, and they were amazing though, and I will be able to give everyone full refunds, which is awesome because I was super nervous about that. But they emailed me yesterday and said that they have closed it just, well, a month out. I don't think it's far enough. I don't know. Anyway. So I'm just working with her on the phone in terms of rescheduling. So Lise, hold off. Don't send me any more money because I got to send it all back to you. They're working on a possible reschedule date, but the reality is that we don't know kind of what's happening right now. And so it's my husband. Just a sec. I know, Lisa, I know we need each other, but you guys, just a second. Sean is Joey. Yeah. Will you text Daddy? Tell him Mommy's doing a Facebook Live and ask him what he needs. Sorry, Sean is, you have to come to, no, you just come tell me. Poor Sean, he has to get a fuel filter for his truck. It started, of course, doing something funky. So he's gone into town. The marker sound drives me crazy. Hello, Max, I miss you guys. I'm so sorry this is happening, honey. Tell Max we miss him. Okay, so next thing we're going to do is we have got those guys. I'm hoping I did not lose the other die when I was making this morning. Oops, I just threw markers on the floor because that's totally where they belong. Oh, there, I've got it. Good. Okay. Everybody breathe. Max, you know what's the sound that I don't mind? You know when teachers, when you were little, had the big white chart paper and they would write on the big white chart paper? That one did get to me. That one was super squeaky. Okay, so we're going to jump in here. And we are going to grab, these are the coordinating dies that go with the stamps, okay? So this is kind of awesome because in reality, you could really create your own designer series paper with this one. Just a sec. Boop, boop. Now, Max, I got to be honest. If I were teaching math right now, would you listen? He's like, no, I would not. I would tune you out. But it's funny because now you can hear me. You know you don't have to. No, you wouldn't. You're a sweet guy. Okay, we got that one in. Let's pull it. Woo! Look at it. So pretty. Okay, and then next, another die that's in here, or dies. It does come with these 2 little leaves. Just a second. Sorry to hear about the postponed retreat. I know. That's exactly it. When we get to do it, we are going to have so much fun. And anyway, the retreat center, she had just emailed yesterday to say that they have canceled all events. I think they said right now through May 1st. Anyway, we will get it all figured out. And you know what I'm actually contemplating doing is a retreat to go, because I thought that would be a ton of fun, that if we did a retreat to go, I would basically put together classes and I will mail them all to everyone. And then we will do our own special little, what's it called? Like not a Facebook Live, but set up a thing where we can all craft the items together. So kind of like a retreat in a box. Yes, does that make sense? Came in late. Which set is this? Okay, so this is the Botanical Prints product medley, Susan. I wish I had a teacher. Oh, there's so many teachers out there that care so much. I think everyone's a little lost right now. No one quite knows how to handle this. We are not mentally prepared. No one is mentally prepared for this. Okay, so as I said, this is one of the gorgeous little labels that kind of comes in the product medley. But what I want to do, check this out. You would love to get a retreat to go. Okay, so Alana, I will get it organized. I will have that because we can't do the retreat. So we're going to find a way to bring a retreat to us. Okay, so next one we're going to do. Look at this. So I can pop this up right on top of the existing one, but it's all colored and it looks gorgeous. So we're going to do, foop. Stick that one down. Don't need it. Retreat in a box sounds good. Does that have to be in? Well, we could send out the PDF to everyone. But the actual product, let me talk to some of my American friends. We can figure it out and we can do it together. Okay, we will get it all organized, whether we're Canadian or American or Australian. There's ways, but we have to have something because we have to have something to keep all of us in a positive mindset right now and connecting. I use Zoom to hang out with my cross-stitch friends. Yeah, and we do our team meetings on Zoom all the time. Like that's nothing unusual for my team. It's something we've always kind of done. And I'm like, I can make this work. We can make it work for customers. We have people do demos on our team meetings and we get it all done that way. So we will figure this out. Okay, so next. I'm sorry about the sentiment. I could not have found a more perfect sentiment when I was creating. And it says, I'm always here for you. And I feel like we all need to hear that right now from each other. That there are people there. A Zoom retreat. I know. Look it, we can do this. Now, let's grab, where is this? Okay, so next thing I'm going to grab is I'm grabbing some glue dots and I'm just going to stick them just kind of on the base of those little leaves. Doop. Joe, did you find out what Daddy needed?
Yeah, he did nothing.
Oh, okay. I'm sorry that I'm talking to my child as we're doing this, but it's kind of one of those times where I have to kind of be operational for my family at the same time too. Oh, I love that you guys are saying hi to each other on here. Oh, you make me melt. Okay, so take this little guy that we've stuck our snot dot on. Sorry, glue dot. That's a total grade 6-7 ism. That's what they called them, snot dots. And I was like, why? And they're like, because Miss Nikki, they look like little boogers when you leave them on things. I'm like, okay, you guys are so gross. Okay, we're tucking this one under. Boop. Now, get this. In the product medley, there is also, where's the little bag gone? This bag, check these out. There's more under there. Just lost one. Of these adorable, I know, Alana, but it's true, right? Like sometimes it just takes seeing it. And there was the colors in it are a bit different than what I normally work with, but I'm starting to play and I'm like, oh, this is kind of fun. Okay, so we've got that in there. Now we're going to grab another glue dot. I'm actually going to grab one of my bigger ones. Paper pumpkin kits are great for this because I feel like I've got all my sizes. And we're going to glue dot you on the back. And just a sec, pull that off. And then we're going to take this little guy and we're going to stick him right doot in there. Now you can tell me because my first one has no ribbon, but now it looks really naked to me. Such a pretty card. Thank you, Sandy. And this one, oh, you guys, you're so cute. Oh, there's Heather. Okay. Whew. I get all emotional. Is that weird? Every time I see you all on it and everyone like just being sweet and loving, I'm like, okay, I'm just going to start crying. So there we go. This is utilizing that gorgeous twill ribbon that comes in the product medley. And then this one was without it. So my funny story, when I got the paper pumpkin kit, I thought the glue dots were little paper embellishments. That is awesome. But there you go, my dears. Okay. So what I'm going to show you right now, we're going to find it. It's just in the back of the book. For those of you who joined us late and you have no idea what product it is that we've been playing with, this is it. So it's on page 61 of your, what's it called? Catalog, that thing. I swear sometimes I never get past a 14-year-old. I know, sweetie, I have, yeah, my sense of humor ranges from 12 to 14-year-old boy. It's actually pretty sad. This is the product medley, so it's called Botanical Prints. And just so you're aware, yes, it's $95. Gulp, everyone did a shock and horror. But this is what comes in it, and then you're going to understand. So you're going to get the stamp set. You're going to get the coordinating dies, and you can kind of see them down in there, and there's some gorgeous stuff in those dies. So you've got 8 each of 6 double-sided designs. So 48 sheets of paper, okay? 4 sheets of die-cut accents, 2 each of 2 designs. 4 sheets of laser-cut overlays. We have got 2 each of 2 designs. Old olive twill ribbon, it's 10 yards. 12 copper metal bee embellishments, and the 7-piece Botanical Prints dies, which we already said. Okay, so this one, and it's available in Canada in French and English, so you can get it in both. The one with the ribbon is adorable. I know, I feel like it kind of finished it off. Yes? Would you agree? Now, this one's actually on my blog today. And there's actually a blog hop going on, and it's the Maui Achievers blog hop. And, you know, I think reality is whether or not Maui happens as far as a Stampin' Up! Incentive trip this year. This is life, and there are bigger things in life. Yes, disappointment is going to hit us all right now in so many ways, but we have to roll with it. So we're going to roll with it together, and we're going to keep joining each other, and we're going to keep going live. I did have to change up my host's code today because I did have to close the old one. Because there were some things that I needed to get to me so that I can keep creating. But you guys, thank you so much for joining me. I promise you I will be back again tomorrow, and we will see each other again tomorrow. And if you have, if you're interested, let me know. I'm gonna start, that's my plan today. I'm gonna sit down and start to plan a retreat to go, okay? And if you wanna grab that one, send me a line. Yeah, it's still celebration. When you place your $60 order, you're going to earn a free celebration reward too. I love you. I can't think and I can't talk. But thank you for being here with me. And hugs, go. Power squeeze. Bye, guys. I'll see you later.